Hi, for generations to come, would like to say Happy New Year to Richard and the trustees at FGC. Thank you. We received your letter of connection and warm appreciation for the holidays, and we would like to reciprocate. And I, Tom Egan, as the new Executive Director of For Generations to Come, would like to thank you personally for your grant to help make this possible. I'm really excited to put my life into giving back in this way as the Executive Director. I want to thank you. Part of my job, I'd like to give a monthly installation of short video, unedited, unrehearsed video updates on where we're at, where we've been, and where we're going. So we'll try and keep them short. This one might be the longest though, since we're getting started. But I did have a job that I really enjoyed, and after receiving the grant from FGC, I was preparing to put in my notice, and to my surprise and everyone at my company's surprise, they laid off 90% of the auto division, which was my entire office except for me and 2 other people. I was very flattered to be named one of the key players in bringing that business forward into the future, but to their surprise, I put in my notice because this is where my heart is and how I personally want to give back to the world. So thank you very much for making that possible. I'd like to introduce you to the volunteers because our first order of business was to organize everybody into teams and show roles and responsibilities in a mini organizational chart. It's a really excited bunch. Everybody's volunteers, and it was important to get the appropriate teams going. And one of the first orders of business was to use your initial grant that you gave us for our website to build some sort of web presence. So I would like to show you a little bit of the results of that. And For Generations to Come now has a web presence. It is interactive. Tamara, who's running the camera, and Sarah have been working hard on this. We have a specific area for news and activities, so everybody can read up on where we've been and what we've been doing. There's audio interviews and some video programming going. The blog is kind of a status, a live status and update of who we are and where we've been, and offering some sort of interactive learning for the activities taking place on the property. So thank you again for that. It's just the beginning, and you'll see through the months how we're developing and where we're going with that. The next order of business, we had to establish a business plan. In our feasibility study, we talked to a lot of the local business community and the potential partnerships and supporters that we have out there, and they gave us a lot of feedback. And one of the kind of combining concepts was to create a business plan to show everybody how, as a mission-based nonprofit, we could become sustainable. And so that's our goal, as your last sentence said in your letter to us. And so what we did is we put together this 27-page document with all sorts of numbers, detailed numbers about what we need now, how people can help start us running, give us seed money, things like that, and then how we eventually will become sustainable and what that would look like. So that's great. Some of our partners are deeply connected with the Business Alliance for Local Living Economies, and we fit beautifully within that model, so that's a great plan. The other part, we are launching our capital campaign, so we're putting together a strategic resource development plan and a fundraising plan, as well as regrouping, which means me talking personally to these potential partnerships and supporters with our business plan, finding out how they really feel that they fit within our organization in terms of support, and then our model for being a sustainable system is really appealing to that area. So And the last thing I would like to share is the programs that are taking place. We got a full schedule set up for next year, designed specifically for outreach and generate some of the materials that will be part of our web-based learning portal. And it seems wherever we turn, people have heard of us, so we're doing a great job and would like to keep that going. In the last couple of months, we were at a Mind, Body, Spirit Festival. We did a charity event at the local mall where we received some donations and proceeds from that event. We put on a conference called Rethinking Recess where we made some connections with the University of Michigan, and they've asked us to be on some of the conferences they're putting on, so again we're continuing to make connections and outreach. And a local youth center called the Neutral Zone is putting on a mini concert and giving their proceeds to us, purely based on hearing about us within the community. So these are some fun and exciting things and ways that we are representing within the community and keep that work going. So I would really like to say thank you, because I think one of the key pieces moving forward is for me to personally go and talk with these people in our capital campaign, our supporters, our partnerships that we have going on within the community, and that's critical moving forward. So thanks again, and stay tuned for the next installment. Bye-bye.